Hi there, Leanne. Could you tell us a little bit about the impact of this project?
Yes, this project named Possession, I've been involved now for 3 years that we've been working on it. And within the last few months in Cork, we've been working with the Cork Community Choir. It's been a huge impact for all of us. We've also been able to learn more about the Cork deaf community here. And, really Cork has they have a lot of experience and a lot of acting experience. So it's really had a huge impact on us to share our knowledge between both the communities. Myself, I'm based in Dublin, and moving to Cork for this time, it's been a very different experience because it's a very different environment. So I've really enjoyed the last few months, especially in the last few weeks, just the buzz and the atmosphere of the festival. When the performance is finished this weekend, I'll be very disappointed, but I'm really looking forward because I really think in the future this collaboration will continue because we've created a very strong relationship. So I'm very excited about that.
Thanks so much. And could you tell us a little bit about what you think the impact of the community might be? Something that, what is the value or importance of this project?
Within the deaf community, specifically in Cork, the impact really, would be for the deaf community to have, for people in the community to have more knowledge of the deaf community. Especially regarding ISL, Irish Sign Language, because that was only recently become the third language. It's a very rich and expressive language here in our country, so it really will help the community become more aware of it. That the deaf community do have this, and we can spread awareness, and this will have an impact on the community that witness the play. And it will help ISL spread throughout the country. The project isn't just for deaf people, there's hearing and deaf people involved. So it's not just about that, it's also about the culture and the community and the history of the deaf community.
Thank you. Lorraine, would you tell us a little bit about what this project meant to you, what it was like to be involved in it?
So I'm involved in the Cork Deaf Community Choir, and I've been involved since 2016. We've always been singing, for example, in churches, libraries, different events like that. But just last year, Amanda Coogan and Leanne Quigley contacted us to have a discussion to see if we were interested in last year to be involved, and we thought, why not join and get involved? And so now this year, a few months ago I suppose, they asked us again if we'd like to be involved. So we'd asked what was going on, and the story was about Teresa Deavy, so we were really excited. At the start we didn't really know who she was. We didn't have much awareness, so because they told us about her, within our group we didn't really have, because we have a mixed group of hearing and deaf people. So once we learned her story, we thought that was really amazing, and we'd really like to go through the process with them. And so that's how we developed the project together.
That's really fantastic. Do you see any development in the process for the Cork Community Deaf Choir in the last year? Have you learnt much? Do you feel you have anything to take away from it?
I suppose within the choir ourselves, we've been learning, and I suppose we sign a lot, so we really get to talk to each other about what's going on. But because we've had more explanations, they've really helped to polish up our knowledge as well as our skills, because some of us didn't go to the deaf schools, so we wouldn't have the same awareness as they would had we gone to the Cork schools. For example, it's the different type of signs, 2 different signs for brown, 2 different signs for white. So really, that is the knowledge we'll really be taking away as well. And we've really appreciated all the learning that we've gathered from them. I really hope that in the future, I'd really like to continue that relationship and collaboration with Leanne and Alvine and Amanda. Our own group here in Cork, in the Cork community, we really appreciate that and really hope that it will continue, that we'll keep in touch and that will never disappear. I'd really like to continue that process. Yeah, I'll be really brokenhearted when it's all over for the festival.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Anthony. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what the best part of being involved in this project was?
First, I'd just like to say hello to the Cork Deaf Community Choir and the Dublin and the Midsummer Festival, and the Cork Midsummer Festival. Really I feel the dramatics, and it's amazing for the group to be together. It's just been fantastic, and I learned a lot through all the work we did, because we'd been working really hard for the last 2 weeks. A lot of rehearsing, a lot of hard work as well. What's right, what's wrong, what works and what doesn't. We've really gone through that journey together, you know. And so tonight, I'm really excited and looking forward to what's going to happen. Thanks.
Stunning. Lovely.
Amazing.
Perfect.
That was great.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Hi there, Sophie. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience with this project?
Hi, thank you so much for asking. By God, where do I even start? Like, I was asked to join the choir about 5-6 months ago, and by God, it's been the most brilliant experience ever since. Like, I just can't believe how welcoming everyone's been. The project, I'm learning so much about old signs, the history about signs, and possession itself. What the creators have made is just absolutely beautiful, and I'm just so happy that I was involved in it.
What for you is the best bit of being involved in a project?
The real community sense. Like, I just feel everyone's just so engaging. Like, they're really happy that you're there, and they're happy to help, and they're happy to get you involved, and they're helping you, you know, express yourself even more. And like, that's just the best thing about it. Like, I'm able to like open myself up and be like, wow, I'm on stage, let's go.
And is your background as a performer or a visual artist or?
Well, when I was growing up, I was involved with dance, and I did love my bit of drama. And everyone that knows me, you can get on to any of my friends, they'll be like, geez, there's Sophie off now again, mad dramatic, so she is. But yeah, like, when I heard about Possession, I was like, please, oh my God, because I seen the show in Dublin, and when I heard that Cork Deaf Community Choir were being collaborated here at the Midsummer Festival, I was like, wow, let me in.
And do you come from a signing background, Sophie?
I am a coda myself, so my mum and dad, they're both deaf, and I've learned so much from them, and as well from going to college in Centre for Deaf Studies up in Dublin. It's just really opened up my mind, opened up my world, opened up my identity, and I just really found my place here.
Thanks so much. I might just ask you one more question, because you're very good, actually.
Oh my gosh.
In spite of yourself.
I know, literally, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Can you tell me a bit about what you feel does this project mean for the deaf community?
For the deaf community is just bringing people in. It's like, wow, welcome to our world. Do you know, like, we have a section in our piece where we're whispering to the audience with our signs, and it's like, wow, the hearing people, like, their community are like, oh wow, like, look at this, what does this mean? And then they'll be passed a piece of paper, and they can read it in English and be like, whoa, oh my gosh. And it like really just grabs the visual aspect of it and opens up all this visuality and this creativity that we have here in the space. And then adding on top of that all the poems, all the creative juices that we have, and just expressing it like that is just absolutely amazing for the deaf community and for the hearing people and the hearing community to see this.